Hi dears, this is Raji. Mole concept is a difficult concept for most of the children. But if we learn the concept systematically from the very beginning, it's going to be very easy. So, before learning the concept of mole, we should have a clear idea about what is atomic mass unit. Why we need to express the mass of an atom in atomic mass unit. Okay, so in this video, using a very funny example, we are going to learn the concept of atomic mass unit. Our concern is how to express the mass of an atom. In the picture, you can see a weighing balance also. We are taking one atom of carbon and keeping it on the weighing balance and weighing it. Okay. So what will be the mass of carbon atom in gram? That will be equal to 2.000 into 10 raised to minus 23 gram. Okay, in the same way, if you are taking one atom of hydrogen and keeping it on the balance and weighing, you will be getting the value 1.673 into 10 raised to minus 24 gram. Now itself you will be thinking, oh, do we need to remember all these values? Yeah, because it is too difficult to memorize all this. Like this, how many elements are known? 118 elements are known. Remembering the mass of each and every atom in gram, it is difficult. Always this quantity into 10 raised to minus 24 or 10 raised to minus 23 will be associated with that value. That will make your calculations highly difficult, right? So that's the reason instead of gram, people started thinking about a new system of unit that is nothing but atomic mass unit. Got it? We are going to learn the concept of atomic mass unit using a simple example. See, these are my neighbors. Rajesh uncle, Neena auntie, Tom and Pagu. We are interested in the weight of these people. Rajesh uncle is 60 kg. Neena auntie is 50 kg. Tom is 25 kg and Pagu is only 5 kg. It's a newborn, right? But the concern is that Neena auntie doesn't want to express her weight in kg because she is very lean. So she started asking, is there any other unit by which I can express my weight? I don't want to tell my weight in kg. So we can suggest a new system of unit for her, that is fatty unit. Okay. But if you have to convert this weight from kilogram to fatty unit, we need a standard. Okay. In this case, we are taking Pagu as a standard. How? One fatty unit will be equal to 5 kg. If so, is it possible to express their mass in fatty unit? Try that. What's the weight of Pagu in fatty unit? That will be equal to, one only, 1 fatty unit. What about Tom's weight? It will be 5 fatty unit. And Neena auntie will be 10 fatty unit. And Rajesh uncle will be 12 fatty unit. Correct? No. Weight of people is not changing. But we are expressing it in different unit now. Okay. The point to be remembered is that if you are converting their weight from kilogram to fatty unit, we need a standard. Did you get the idea? Yes. In the same way, if you want to convert the mass of an atom from gram to AMU, just like Pagu, we need a standard. Okay, which element is taken as a standard? The C12 isotope of carbon is taken as a standard. They were not going and taking carbon all on a sudden. They were trying hydrogen, then oxygen, but better one was found to be carbon only. So, this is the standard for the conversion. Now, we are going to see what's so special about C12 atom, and from that we are going to derive one atomic mass unit. Let's see how to do that. See this one. Using carbon 12 as a standard, we are going to derive the atomic mass unit from that. Why we are calling this as carbon 12? Because it contains 6 protons and 6 neutrons in the nucleus. It is a mass number. Okay, you know that. And one more point to be remembered is that mass of a proton is approximately equal to mass of a neutron. You know that also. Again, protons and neutrons together, we call it as, nucleon. Okay, generally we will call them like that. Either a proton or a neutron, we will call it as a nucleon. Okay, Now, we are going to write the mass of carbon atom. Mass of an atom will be mostly concentrated in the nucleus only. When we are considering the mass of an atom, we won't be considering the mass of electron. Why? Because its mass will be negligibly small. So if you are taking it also, too much difference is not going to come. So we will be neglecting the mass of electron. Okay. So how can you write the mass of carbon atom? It will be the total sum of the 6 protons and 6 neutrons. See? The total sum of 6 protons plus 6 neutrons, that will be equal to, that means if you are taking one carbon atom and weighing it on a weighing balance, what will be the value? 2.000 into 10 raised to minus 23 gram. Okay, and we already learned that mass of a proton is approximately equal to mass of neutron. So instead of writing mass of 6 protons and 6 neutrons separately, I am writing it as mass of 12 nucleon. Agreed? Because protons and neutrons both are having almost the same mass. That will be equal to 2.000 into 10 raised to minus 23 gram. If so, can you write what will be the mass of one nucleon? That will be equal to 1 divided by 12 into this quantity. Again, we need to write it. That is nothing but the mass of carbon atom in gram. Got it? Yes. And if you are calculating this quantity, we will be getting the value as 1.66 into 10 raised to minus 24 gram. Okay, and mass of one nucleon is equal to 1 AMU. When we think about one atomic mass unit, we will have to think about the mass of one nucleon. Either a proton or a neutron, its mass will be 1 AMU. Okay, then it is easy how to express the mass of carbon atom in the new system of unit. We will be just looking into the nucleus. How many nucleons are there? That much AMU. So can you tell me in the new system of unit what will be the mass of carbon atom? It will be 12 AMU. Okay, we have more examples also. Can you tell me what will be the atomic mass of sodium in the new system of unit, that's in AMU? We will have to look only into the nucleus, okay, because mass of the atom depends only on the nucleons. We are not considering the electrons. How many nucleons are there? 11 protons and 12 neutrons. Total it will be 23 nucleons. So its mass is 23 AMU. Got it? What about nitrogen? 7 protons and 7 neutrons. So what is the atomic mass of nitrogen? That is 14 AMU. And what is the atomic mass of oxygen? 8 protons, 8 neutrons. That will be 16 AMU. And what about hydrogen? Hydrogen is the only element without having any neutron. So, the atomic mass of hydrogen will be 1 AMU. It has got only one nucleon. What about argon? 18 protons and 22 neutrons are there. So, total 40 AMU. Okay, then somebody is telling, no. I want the mass of argon in gram. That means if we are keeping one atom of argon on a weighing balance, what will be the mass of it? So that time itself we will convert it. See this one. 1 AMU is equal to 1.66 into 10 raised to minus 24 gram. See this one. So what will be the mass of argon atom in gram? We will multiply it. 1 AMU is equal to 1.66 into 10 raised to minus 24 gram. Easy, no? Okay. And what about the mass of oxygen atom in gram? We will convert it. 16 into 1.66 into 10 raised to minus 24 gram. So from here onwards, whenever we are speaking about the mass of an atom, it will be there in atomic mass unit. Okay, and if it is needed, that time only we will convert it into gram. Okay, yes. So, Nina auntie expressed her weight in fatty unit as 10 fatty unit. But so someone is asking her, what will be your weight in kilogram? That time itself she can convert it. How? 1 fatty unit will be equal to 5 kg. So, what will be the weight of Nina auntie in kilogram? 50 kg only. Correct? Yeah. In the same way, what will be the mass of carbon atom in the new system of unit? That will be 12 AMU. Why? Because 12 nucleons are there. But if someone is asking what will be the mass of carbon atom in gram, that time itself we can convert it. How? Yeah, 1 AMU is equal to 1.66 into 10 raised to minus 24 gram. We will multiply it. So what will be the mass of carbon atom in gram? 12 into 1.66 into 10 raised to minus 24 gram. It's so easy, right? In your book, they have given a definition like this. One atomic mass unit will be equal to 1 by 12 the mass of a C12 atom. How we are getting it? We learned it already. Mass of 12 nucleon is equal to this much. This is the mass of carbon atom. So, yeah, mass of 1 nucleon will be equal to 1 AMU we said. So, how we will be getting it? We will divide the same quantity by 12. Correct? Yeah. So, that is the reason we are defining atomic mass unit like this. Now, that concept is also clear. So, we don't want to by heart this definition at all. Hope you have understood the concept of atomic mass unit very well. See you in the next video. Bye for this time.